You can't be a man if you're not solving problems. And many of us as men are creating them. Homegirl crazy. She wasn't crazy when you first got with her. She became crazy. Because in her mind, she thought something was going on, but you kept telling her there wasn't nothing going on. But she didn't know nothing was going on, but her intuition told her something was going on. So now she's going crazy because she knows something going on, but she keeps telling her nothing ain't going on. And because she loves me, she won't pretend like ain't nothing going on. But in her heart, she knows something going on. So she crazy. No, for real, you making her crazy. Because in her spirit, she knows something wrong. God has given her something called intuition. And she knows something wrong, but you keep telling her ain't nothing wrong. But she sees signs that something's wrong. And she going crazy. No, I just want you to hear what I'm trying to tell you. Ain't nothing wrong with her. She ain't crazy. You're not being man. And she recognizes you're not being man and she. So me and C are not close because I grew up knowing him. We're not close because I grew up in Lansing. I never went to Lansing. I told you, I'm from Chicago. So if I need a birth certificate, I come to Cook County. I don't go to Lansing. That's my wife. She was born in Detroit. That's not where I'm from. I would never be in Lansing. God brought me to Lansing because there was a man in Lansing. Are you hearing what I'm saying? God forced me from a big city to a small city to connect with him because he was going to help me get to the next level. And he told me, don't come to California. There's no need. I got this. You want to make the money of a man, but you're not acting like a man. And I say this with all due respect. Men have been the most disappointing thing that God has ever made. Oof. And I'm not talking about women, I'm talking about men. Whoa. Not being on our post, not being who we're supposed to be, doing what we're supposed to do. You ever see that said, the reason why I told C that, like, bro, you got it going on, but the women, I just see where we could get. Why? Not because I'm judging you, but because I know that's what's going. You got to get that, because where we're going, it's going to be easy. You think you're doing something now, wait till you get power. Wait till you get a name for yourself. Wait till we all over. Bro, I'm just being real, bro. I'm just keeping it 1,000. See, I tell you, don't nobody come to our hotel. We don't do happy hour. We speak and we leave.
Man.
I never forget, we got an opportunity to do happy hour in Costa Rica. That's why we set boundaries. Before we go. I was just being real, bro. I was like, see, what are they doing? Like, see, this don't even make sense. Like, bro, look how they dress. We had a corporate event. I'm like, see, you can't dress like that at a corporate. This is like a beach. She said, E, let me just tell you something, little homie. They trying to get back to the United States of America. They trying to get their papers. This ain't about no job. They trying to go home with us. They trying to become United States citizens. She said, so when they showed up, everybody came with their best assets. Whatever that was, that's how they was dressed. Like, I'm ready to go back to America. Oh, say, can you see? You know, I was like, see, we going back to our room. We get the first thing in the morning. We're going straight to the airport. Are you hearing what I'm saying? I never seen anything like it before. Like, what in the devil that this guy saying? You just obvious. So listen to me very close. As men, we have Samson, all this strength. We have given away our power. Yeah. And I'm telling you, we got to get it back. Because once you have your power, he said, I give you power. Yeah. To trample over, and I think that was a part of it when he said that. The scorpion and serpent, I don't know which one they are. If it's a serpent, if it's a scorpion, I'm not sure. And then he said over all evil. I think Costa Rica was a part of that. I think it fell in that category. I was like, we got to go. Now. Are you hearing what I'm saying? And so the first thing you got to do is you got to be honest about, yeah, you are fearfully and wonderfully made, but you have allowed the matrix to mess yourself up. Let's be real. We don't owe nobody nothing. Whatever happened in the world is common to man, right? That's why it's called temptation. It's common to man. But we got to get to a point where we get our manhood back, where we get our power back, where we get our likeness and image of God back. Because once you get that power, everything is good. Yeah. So that's number one. That's what I need you to do. The 1%, they're not perfect, but the 1% understood God created me for a purpose, and the more I stay in step with God, remember, The steps of a righteous man are ordered. So when you take the steps and you take the steps with God, he said, Joshua, wherever you put your foot, it's going to be blessed. And so when we touch something and it's not blessed, it means God's not in us. Anytime we touch something and it ain't blessed, God's not in us. Not God's not in it. God don't just be roaming around the earth. He gets into somebody. Y'all remember the pig? The demons was like, we just can't be roaming around. I don't know if you know how this works. To put us in something. Because we work better when we're in something. We don't have power outside of a being. We need to be in a being. And so what the devil's trying to do is be in us. Be in us financially. We're not taking the step that the Lord told us. I told my church the other day, I was like, y'all gotta stop being deep. Y'all done read about Joseph, and y'all want to talk about how deep Joseph is. Forget how deep Joseph is. Joseph left a plan. Joseph said he will have 7 good years, you will have 7 bad years. It was a plan. It wasn't supposed to be trying to be spiritual and be deep. To preach on Joseph, he says you will have 7 good, you will have 7 bad. Doing the 7 good, put up, and we not putting up. And then we got grown people over us. That's why I want to be paid, so that the people of God, when they come to me because of a financial situation, they don't got to give up their manhood. Bruh, people be making us buy these cars, and bruh, they trying to strip us of our man. You know that car don't cost that much. You know doggone well the interest rate don't mean you got to treat me like this. You know you ain't got to charge me that much. But when we start getting in the hands of ungodly people, now we upset. No, we got to be upset with ourselves. We didn't follow. It's going to be 7 good. It's going to be 7 bad. Put up 7%. It's a system, not just the Bible. It's how you walk. It's the playbook. So when we are in God, we're man. When we step out of God and get in Satan, now we're doing dumb stuff. And stop saying you made $100,000. You're not stupid. You're not dumb. You ain't make no $100,000. You made about 60. Uncle Sam got to get his. No, I'm saying, in your mind, you saying that's a boy. A boy is why I made $100,000. No, you didn't. A man goes, the government gonna get 40% of that. Right. And some of y'all be dogging Uncle Sam out. Don't act like state don't get theirs. Don't act like the state don't get theirs. At least Uncle Sam say, I give you a year to pay it, and it's a small interest. Don't pay the state on time and see what happens. The state will charge you more than the Uncle Sam will. Are you hearing what I'm saying? And so when we leave, more man, more power, more 1% life. The more we're in boy, are you calling me a boy? Yes. Paul said, when I was a child. He said it. We just don't come out men and stay men. Paul said, when I was a child, I spake like a child. That's right. That's right. I behaved like a child. I did childish stuff. I'm telling y'all, bro. All right, let me go here real quick. I'm telling y'all, it's a lot of y'all be coming to me, and I promise you, I told my son this the other day. I said, son, you live in a world where you got options. That's boy. I can communicate with you. Not that I don't love you, but we don't talk the same language.
Yeah, that's good.
I got people, I'm paying mortgages, son, not just mine. I'm making sure people get insurance and they have babies. They got to have their insurance. I ain't never been late on nobody's insurance by the grace of God. Me and C come through. People got to go to the dentist. They got to have their card working when they get there. We're in America. They don't just take, you got to, can I see your insurance card? Right. Yeah. People got bills to pay. We ain't never been late. I said, son, we don't speak the same language. Let's talk about the Bulls. Let's talk about the Pistons, son. And some of y'all come to me and you mad because you got an idea. I don't do ideas, I do results. I can't do ideas at 55. It don't pay bills. I can't do ideas. I'm not mad at you. I was once at idea. You can't be mad at me because I'm not there no more. You can't be mad at me because we both played college ball, but you didn't make it to the pros. That was on you. You got to do something to make it. I can't come back when y'all make it to the Final Four run because we playing to get to the championship. Are you hear what I'm saying? There are players that show up. Why? Because either you're not playing no more or you're not in the playoffs. You can't be mad at the dude that's making a run to the playoffs because he didn't come and support the Final Four. So I need y'all to be a man. I need you to be what? Man. The more man you are, the more you walk in power. All right, so let's go here. Reason why me and C so close, because he never envied me. He never wanted to be me. He had his own life going. And the reason why I don't envy him, because I never want to be a pilot. I don't never want to be the one. No, I'm just saying, y'all know the reality is, I'm the one on paper, but he the one. And he the two on paper, but I'm really the two. I'm just being real. Y'all know the deal. I would never want that smoke. The responsibility, I told y'all, when we was at my first opportunity from the university, we went, and I'm telling you, the dude got drunk, and he almost tore our whole hookup up. CJ you say he was 21 or 22?
22.
He was 22 years old. I promise you. She was like, I got it. I said, all right, I'm about to fly back to Cali because my man messed it up. She said, do me a huge favor. Don't fly back to Cali. I got this. You can't be a man if you're not solving problems. And many of us as men are creating them. Homegirl crazy. She wasn't crazy when you first got with her. She became crazy. Because in her mind, she thought something was going on, but you kept telling her there wasn't nothing going on. But she didn't know nothing was going on, but her intuition told her something was going on. So now she's going crazy because she knows something going on, but she keeps telling her nothing ain't going on. And because she loves me, she wants to pretend like ain't nothing going on. But in her heart, she knows something going on. So she crazy. No, for real, you making her crazy. Because in her spirit, she knows something wrong. God is giving her something called intuition. And she knows something wrong, but you keep telling her ain't nothing wrong. But she sees signs that something's wrong. And she going crazy.
Talk, son.
No, I just want you to hear what I'm trying to tell you. Ain't nothing wrong with her. She ain't crazy. You not being man. And she recognized you're not being man and she. So me and C are not close because I grew up knowing him. We're not close because I grew up in Lansing. I never went to Lansing. I told you, I'm from Chicago. So if I need a birth certificate, I come to Cook County. I don't go to Lansing. That's my wife. She was born in Detroit. That's not where I'm from. I would never be in Lansing. God brought me to Lansing because there was a man in Lansing. Are you hearing what I'm saying? God forced me from a big city to a small city to connect with him because he was going to help me get to the next level. And he told me, don't come to California. There's no need. I got this. You want to make the money of a man, but you're not acting like a man. You don't just get what you want because you want it. You have to become something. And I promise y'all, I was like, man, God, I'm about to get fired. My man, they got drunk. He about to tear up my whole. We ain't even get started. Man, about to tear everything. We in Cali. We changed the lives with these schools. We with the governor. We with the mayor, the chief of police. Remember that seat? We had everybody in there. They like, y'all young kid, y'all got it going on. They gave us a grant. My man get drunk. He trying to sleep with sleep, trying to cook. Yeah. My leader. I'm like, D, I gotta go. I gotta go take the fire out. She was like, bro, I'm good. At 22. She was like, bro, no need to come. I got this. I got you. I promise y'all, we got back to the university. I just knew it was going to be in the front of the paper. I just knew it was going to be, I just knew. My man, we told my man, oh, sorry, we didn't tell. I like to say we. He almost be on paper. So we handled it. We handled it, right? So she's like, look, man, whatever, like stay here, don't come out. We get back to the crib, my man come up on campus like, what? Like he got in my face, what? Like, bro, I'm the leader, I'm whatever. She was like, you give me a second, you're a preacher, I got you. Like, bro, I'm out here. Like, I don't ever want to see you up here again. I don't ever want to see your face again. You messing with our stuff now. I ain't seen my man Larison small, and I ain't even seen my man Larison. He handled it. Yeah. I didn't make him CEO because of his charisma. I made him CEO because of his results. He handled a problem. And not only did he handle it, he handled it in a way where it never got. Now, of course, we had to tell our provost and we had to tell the person that was over, but it never got out to the community. The provost knew just in case, like our supervisor, we said something, but we didn't, and it never, are you listening to me? When we become man, we solve problems. So then we go, Joseph, now brothers hating on him. Listen to me, you cannot prosper in an environment where people are hating on you. And there's no real reason to hate. Even if the Lord has blessed us, he's not blessed us so that we can look down on people. He's blessed us so that we can protect and bless each other until we get back on our feet. Does that make sense? There should be no shame, no condemnation. The world gonna treat you like that. Does that make sense? So now they didn't try to kill my man. And then next thing you know, they sold my man, his brothers. At least one of them had sense. Reuben was like, don't do that. No, Reuben was grown. Like, you know what this is going to do to dad if you kill him?
Right.
Don't do that.
Right.
But he still wasn't blessed. Nowhere was he blessed, y'all. Potiphar's wife saw that I know we dogged her out, but she saw he was a man.
Right.
Period. She saw, like, yo, when he got here, he shifted the atmosphere. No, listen to what I'm saying. When Joseph got here, he did some stuff my husband couldn't pull off. All the other people couldn't pull off. Like Joseph did. Joe was like, baby girl, I'm here to shift, not to shift. I'm just saying. The other one kind of forgot about it. And so Pharaoh was like, yo, I got a problem. He was like, I got a solution. His name is Joseph. He was like, all right, go tell Joseph, come on. Listen to me. This is why you need to be here. Some of you, it's not going to happen with your father. It's not going to happen with your brothers. It's not going to happen with your kinfolk. They just don't see it.
Yep.
I went to Oakwood, no disrespect. My boys from Oakwood look at me like, bro, we knew you. They can't see Joseph in me. They knew when I couldn't read or write. They knew when I came on campus, only had a couple outfits. They can't see it. You in environments where you love people, but they can't see it. You ain't gonna never blow up in that environment. They can't see it. Of course. They can't see it. I even got kicked out the church for about 3-4 years. But I'm back. Why? Because I was saying. I didn't even trip. You know what I did when I got on camera? Spoke highly of them.
Yeah, bro, piss me off.
Talked about Oakwood. See, be like, bro, my agent, they be like, who is Oakwood? Like somebody called, like, we need you to speak. It's Oakwood. He was like, what y'all, I'm playing. Like, we don't got none. They was like, okay, E, want to come. E, what is this Oakwood thing? Bro, you doing stuff with them that you wouldn't do nobody, because that's where I went and God raised me. So I'm not gonna let haters stop me from being a man. I'm not gonna let them make me speak evil about something that was fine. Even the church, they kicked me out. I wouldn't even be where I am without them. I love them. I was actually hurt that they fired me because I actually loved them. It was like a divorce. I ain't had no beef. One lady asked me when I left, and she meant it. She said, E, I hate that we firing you, but are you gonna be all right? I said, be all right? I'm a man. Be all right? Quiet as kept. We built this to what it was. I'll never do it again. And God said, oh, no, you about to do it again. Because we can't. Are you listening to what I'm saying? You can't waste what I built because. Yeah. And then it all changed when Joseph went to Pharaoh. His whole life changed. You are one Pharaoh in one environment for everything changing.
Yep.
No. You're glad to hear me. You're one Pharaoh away. But you know what the problem is? You can't be with Pharaoh and be with your father. You can't be with Pharaoh and be with your brothers. That's what, can I be real? Most dudes, I see what you do wrong. You ain't got no problem. You are still connected to you still connected. You still keep going back and forth. When I was an advisor, you know where most kids failed at who came to Michigan State? Because every week they did what? They went home.
Detroit.
I'm saying, why you going back?
Everybody get hurt in Detroit every week.
I told y'all, Cat, you always talk about where you from. Yeah, you can check the birth certificate. Cookout, you can check my birth certificate. I showed them a picture when I was 16. The Sox hat, the Chicago Bulls, before Jordan was. I don't gotta prove where I'm from. I'm trying to, and many of us keep going back because this high, when we go back, this familiarity, and we're hurting to go forward, but forward hurts so much. Go through the pain.